example in the scriptures, in the book of 2 Samuel, I think chapters 13, verses 1 to 5, of a young man by the name of Amnon, who was a son of King David. One day he woke up and had such a lustful passion for his own sister, half-sister, the brother of Absalom, the sister of Absalom. So they were the same parentage, same father especially. And he wanted to sleep with his sister. Of course, he knew that couldn't be possible, but guess how he was able to execute that lustful thought? Jonadab, a friend of his, came to him and gave him a suggestion on how he can go about and execute that thought process. So because of his association with another friend called Jonadab, Amnon ended up thinking and doing what he never imagined he could do. He was able to conspire on the basis of Jonadab's advice, brought in Tamar, acting and feigning sickness, and before you knew it, he forced himself upon his sister, raped the sister, and that was the beginning of trouble in his family. The German proverb puts it this way, when a dove flies with a crow, its feathers may remain white, but its heart grows black. When you want to think good thoughts, you must know how to relate with good thinkers. The third principle that I think is critical to helping us know how to think good thoughts is the need to make choices, to choose to think good thoughts. We must learn to choose to think good thoughts. That is to say, what we think about can be a product of our choice. Somebody says, you can't prevent a bird from flying over your head, but you can prevent them from nestling or settling upon your head. That is how thoughts are. Thoughts will always come like traffic. But you see, you can begin to sieve it and thinking more of the good thoughts when you learn to decide to say no to the wrong thoughts and yes to the good thoughts. So you can actually choose your kind of thinking. The Bible says it this way in Proverbs 23:7, the popular Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh. That is to say, thinking is a choice. Thinking is a deliberate effort. We have a beautiful example in the Bible. In the book of Job, chapter 31 and verse 1, the Bible speaks of Job, how that Job made a covenant with his eye, saying, I will not think upon a maid. He made a covenant with his eyes that he will not think upon a maid. You know what that means? What that suggests was that he knew quite well that the ability to refrain or restrain yourself from thinking lustfully over every lady that passes, all kinds of women, depending on attractions, is the ability to make a choice. So he said, I will make a covenant so that I don't think. So the kind of thinking we find ourselves engaging in is a question of the choices we make.